Hey guys and gals of YouTube, how y'all doing? Dave Wood here, and it is late, or early, that's how you look at 2:30 in the morning, and not 14:30, 02:30. Anyways, it's like, I don't know, 6 below zero out there, and get to sleep soon here, and just doing some cleaning up and got thinking, so wrote some stuff down. Has the early hinge piece. This is all old gray. And the clutch is starting to go on some of these things. That's okay though. Notice no hole through it, solid stud. It's kind of a cool set. I mean, you can put it up like so, and there's your launching, And it has this little satellite build on one of the early jumper plates. Kind of cool. These are quite fragile. If you get one of these old sets, watch out snapping them together. Sometimes this will break right here at the half point. That's a pretty deep half point, so just so you know. And this is the trailer setup. What was very interesting is they included the air tanks here on this front, and they're just on there with the center studs. Got one in red, one in white. This does rotate, and this one the early trans greens. And I believe, it came apart. Yep, one of the first ones that has a hole in it. And this is a solid stud, so you gotta go to one side or the other. It actually works better to put it on the right side so it doesn't hit the guy's head. Now, if you want to see, since they did re-release these, right? Kind of. These are the old ones with the super fragile chin strap. Solid stud. But the easiest way to tell if you're buying them off of eBay or if you're going through like a bulk lot. See that? No tabs, no lines, nothing. And they work, but the torsos do become loose, just so you know. Anyways, this set is Lego 462 in the US. The rest of the world, it was called 897. Simple build, but it works. It absolutely works. And basically, I hope I don't break it. Like so, and you saw how it expands. And you'd pull it along like so. Like so, very carefully. This thing's so loose now. Okay. Anyway, so 462 or 897 in the other parts of the world. This particular set would be listed in catalogs as 1979, but it was actually released in 1978. But I believe that was in Europe. It's called the Mobile Rocket Launcher or Rocket Launch. It originally had 56 parts, 2 minifigures, and it retailed for $7.49. That's according to Bricklink. I don't actually know. I'm not old enough. Average price in a sealed box is around $650 to $700. I've seen these on eBay for $35, $40, but with shipping, that just depends on where you're at. Now, what's special about this set was my mom bought this set for me. This is actually one of my childhood sets. And I really used to enjoy, switching the air tanks around and doing all kinds of stuff. I'm surprised it's actually still all here. Some really rare elements, printed pieces. And I got the set in '79 and was really excited to see the new minifigures. And it got me thinking, this old set, some people were paying $650, $700 for it. It was $1,749. Of course, $749 back then was a lot more money, but still. Why do people pay so much for old sets? Especially Lego, right? I mean, because you can just piece it together. That's what people tell you. But we know in this community that all these pieces are rare or almost impossible to find now. And then there's a history of it. Just think, as a child, I played with this set when Starsky and Hutch was on TV, Streets of San Francisco, the original Dirty Harry with Clint Eastwood. Soda bottles were glass with a little metal cap that would crack and little things that open up on the bottom with a styrofoam label. You could still sometimes find 2-liter glass bottles of soda, sometimes. but they were kind of being phased out. In fact, there was a cool commercial on television show of a bear beating his plastic without showing why plastic is better. Ford trucks would be bouncing on the railroad tracks for the commercials. Frito-Lay was in an orange package with red labels. There was ashtrays at Taco Bell, cigarette machines at Pizza Hut. I'm not saying that's great, just it is, you know. And so by holding this set, you can think about this set as like a time machine. It's went from those eras to now. But I think the real reason people want a set like this, it's easy to say like I do because I was my set as a child. But that's only half the answer. There's people out there who never lived it. They just weren't around. They weren't born yet. And yet they want the set. And I think it's very simple. It's nostalgia. They imagine a world with Ford Galaxy Fairlanes and Chevy Malibus, big station wagons, pickup truck style sides and step sides, in park lots, gasoline cheap, women with long hair, bell-bottom pants. They imagine that kind of world. And they think they can kind of go back to it by having something from there. And that's fine. That's great. But you know what? The great thing about Lego is it's great to go back to the past and get some great vintage stuff. Remember the past. It's wonderful. Look forward into the future. New sets coming out. Legos releases maybe a new set, maybe some old style mold coming back out or a better color. But you know what? So that you're not left behind wondering what the past was or imagining it, you're living in the potential past right now. So when you go to the store, grab a Lego set. Don't just grab it and run off. Take a moment. Look around. The lights, the way people are dressed, maybe what you had for lunch. Think about it. Because there'll come a time, and I know this, because I'm in my 50s now, there'll come a time when you'll look back and you'll have those memories. And they may not be particularly good memories, but they're your memories. In the meantime, ain't nothing wrong with vintage, and nothing wrong with the future stuff coming out, and really nothing wrong with what they're making right now. Anyways, appreciate the views out there. Guys and gals, y'all take safe, be well, and enjoy your life right at this moment, okay? Through thick and thin. If it's something bad, it'll pass. Unfortunately, if it's something good, it probably will pass too. All right? Y'all take care. Ciao.